How's it going, guys? I'm Jeremy and I'm off on another bike trip today. Today we're going to cruise out to Akron Falls, which is about 10 miles from here. There's a nice bike trail that goes all the way out there they made, so should be pretty nice. I haven't been there in several years, and I don't think I've been to that waterfall in maybe 20 years or something like that. So it's a pretty decent sized waterfall. It's about 40 feet wide by 40 feet tall. And it used to be a popular place, and I think still is for jumping. You're not supposed to, but a lot of people, jump in there. So there hasn't been too much water, so I don't know how much water's in that waterfall, but we'll go and check it out. So here we go, let's do it. So I just got down to the trailhead a couple minutes ago and about to head 4 miles up to the town of Akron. And it wasn't too bad getting up here. A little sketchy because the main roads here, I took Harris Hill and then took a right on Worley. And there's a lot of big trucks and 18-wheelers and stuff like that. But once you're on here, it's pretty desolate. I see, there's a couple people up here, but those will be the first people I'll pass, and pretty chill out here. And as you can see, there's a decent amount of shade, which is great because obviously in the summer it gets quite hot and humid. So let's head on down and continue. It's nice to see such nice blue skies because I just came from China. I've been living there almost 10 years. And where I lived in Chengdu is just gray skies all the time, pretty much, like about 300 days a year. So it's nice. This last week and a half I've been home almost every day. It's been really nice, clear skies and just good quality air. When you come up to that first village, like where the trail hits Main Street, I ended up going straight all the way down Main Street. I thought the trail ended there, but you can take a left on Salt Road, just right at that light, and then take a right and continue on that trail all the way to Akron Falls. So I did, 4 miles on Main Street, which is pretty busy. But it was okay. You get to see some pretty farm fields and some neat houses. You've got some old houses from like the 1800s and stuff like that, which are really cool. And some funny signs on some of the houses. And then you've also got like some farmers who have horses and all this stuff, which is neat because, people think of New York. They think of New York City and just a city, and, most of New York's actual farms and stuff. So it's kind of cool to see the horses, and people could go out there and, ride them and do different things. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, I biked through downtown Akron, which is a small village, and it's nice. One thing I like about up around Buffalo, and I think in general in the Northeast, is that you see a lot of mom and pop kind of stores where, like, I lived down in the Southeast for about 7 years, and it's really nice down there too, but there's a lot more like franchises when you come into a lot of small towns. You see like, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Waffle House or whatever, and they have that in Western New York too, but they have a lot more mom and pop kind of places when you go through town, so it's kind of neat. So of course the waterfall wasn't super spectacular because there hasn't been a lot of rainfall and stuff. And obviously you can't swim there. There was a sign right there, and I think they do give people tickets, so you got to be careful not to swim there. But obviously some kids and people do on occasion, and I've heard over the years, of course, people die. It's natural. Any place where you have people jumping off rocks and people could slip, anything can happen. And ironically, right before you come up to the park, there's a creek there with a special name. So I don't know if that has anything to do with the waterfall or anything like that, but I thought that was kind of interesting. When I was out there, my buddy, actually who I'm going out with tomorrow, my Native American buddy, Nick, his cousin dove from the highest point of that waterfall into the water, which, oh man, that's insane. Like diving from like 40 feet or something like that. Crazy dude. And then the park there, Akron Park, is a nice park. It's a big area. You can't like go hiking for like hours or anything there, but there's some nice spots for like picnics, and it's funny to see some of these like really old school kind of things they have out there for kids and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely a nice area. All the people you pass are super friendly and say hello, and wave and stuff. So I just got back. It took me about 4 hours, which was a little longer than I thought it would take, but it was cool, you know. The day was a little hot. And remember, you got those headwinds, generally seem to blow east from what I can gather. So even though it's flat, you can have a little bit of a challenge when you're headed back west. But good ride, and I'm looking forward to some beers and some spaghetti and meatballs. Tomorrow I'm gonna head out to Zoar Valley, and I got a few other cool trips around Western New York. So stay tuned, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.